do something. They have to do CPR.
Okay.
And
If you could tell us step by step. So, say imagine someone had it in my family had a heart attack.
Yeah.
So first step, I call 999. So what do I do next?
Well, we've already said check that they really are having a heart attack or really having a cardiac arrest.
Okay.
Because they haven't just fallen on the floor, they haven't choked on something, there's no another
Choking.
reason.
There's another issue with the choking.
We're going to do choking as well.
Okay.
There's another. I'm going to share. We're going to do them together.
Yeah, of course.
But we're going to do some. There are some crisis simulators. It's like a kind of a video which shows, like, it's pretending that someone's that there's it's like a film, and so. The first one, for example, is a young man called Jake, and he's just walking with his two friends. And the way the film works is that you see them playing around like that, and then Jake falls over on the ground. And so his friends go, "Oh, you're messing around." But what happens in the crisis simulator is that a woman was walking by, and then you become this woman. It says, "Are you going to just walk past, or are you going to do something?" And if you walk past, this man will die. And if you don't walk past, then you can do some stuff. And so the crisis simulator takes everything through exactly what you need to do. And so the hands-only CPR is, you must do that. And ideally, you should be doing some rescue breaths. And people feel unhappy about doing what used to be called mouth-to-mouth, but this is really rescue breaths.
Okay.
And so if you're willing and able, then it's good to do rescue breaths. But if you don't want to do that, then you must do the hands-only CPR. That's very much better than nothing.
I'm going to ask you, because you really look passionate about doing that stuff.
Mm.
And I can see your background from it, like you used to visit homes and you met so many people, and you want to see, well, you want to train the whole community so they can save lives at home. Do you have any stories for our viewers? Any story comes into your mind?
Well, you know what comes into my mind? I was working in out of hours, the out of hours covering Tower Hamlets, and there was someone who somebody called up about I think it was their brother who was having chest pain. He was obviously having a heart attack, and I said, "I'm going to get an ambulance to you really quickly. You need an ambulance right now." And they said to me, "He's actually on the way." And I'm like, they said, "Oh, we're going to bring him." And I said, no, wait for the ambulance. They will know what to do in the ambulance. And so I tried to persuade them to do that, but they said, "No, we're going to take him." And I'm thinking, I'm really concerned that this man's going to have a cardiac arrest in the car. So I run down to, what are they going to do? Because they don't know what to do. So that's why I'm trying to share with them on what to do. Maybe in this situation, it would be more sensible to wait for the ambulance.
So I interrupted you because I just felt so sad.
I'm so sorry.
Yes, so...
and so then I ran down to the casualty, because I could go down the corridor. I ran down to the casualty and said, "There's this man coming down. He's got to go into resuscitation, the room that we do all this in." I said, "He needs to go into resus immediately." And as he walked through the door, he fell on the ground. And he had I don't know whether his friends or his brothers were with him, and they were like screaming and saying, "What are we going to do now? What are we going to do now?" So then, of course, the hospital staff help him, and they take him into the resus area, and they do indeed do all the business. But there are these minutes where he was on the ground and not going into the resus room, and every minute counts with this. Every minute counts. And so that's why I'm saying you don't kind of hang around thinking, maybe we should do something, maybe we should put a blanket over him, maybe he's cold. No, you've got to get on with this stuff. And it's not difficult. That's why we're going to show the videos for it. And actually, people watching this now, you don't have to wait for the program. If you look on the internet and you look on Mini Vinny and the British Heart Foundation, Mini is M-I-N-I, and the second one is Vinny, V-I-N-N-I-E, for the British Heart Foundation. And there's a video which shows you hands-only CPR.